JD Vance secretly worked to stop Ukraine aid, shocking allies worldwide. Welcome to the shocking story of JD Vance, the politician who's been at the forefront of a heated controversy. On the surface, it seems like an unlikely alliance. A prominent American politician, JD Vance, secretly working with the Russian government. We're not talking about some minor issue here either. JD Vance's actions have significant implications for Ukraine aid, a critical lifeline for the war-torn nation. The aid is a symbol of international support for Ukraine's fight against Russian aggression. But what happens when a key backer of this aid turns out to have ties to the opposing side? President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has directly accused JD Vance of secretly working to undermine Ukraine's efforts by helping the Russian government's mission to halt aid to Ukraine. According to Zelenskyy, Vance's actions were nothing short of betrayal. This shocking claim was made in a statement where Zelenskyy called out Vance's alleged involvement in the efforts to cut off vital financial and military aid to Ukraine. The implications of this revelation are profound. Had Vance succeeded, it would have crippled Ukraine's ability to continue fighting against the Russian invasion. The question on everyone's mind is, what drove JD Vance to take such a drastic stance against Ukraine? Was it a genuine desire to support Russian interests, or simply a calculated move to advance his own political career? Whatever the motivation, one thing is clear. Zelenskyy's accusations have serious implications for Vance's reputation and raise concerns about the integrity of those in positions of power. As we delve deeper into this controversy, it's essential to examine the evidence and understand the full extent of JD Vance's alleged involvement with the Russian government. The alleged collaboration between JD Vance and the Russian government to halt Ukraine aid has severe consequences for Ukraine's people. The country is already facing significant economic strain due to the ongoing conflict. If aid is suspended or reduced, it could exacerbate this situation, leading to further humanitarian crises. The direct impact would be felt by civilians, including women, children, and the elderly, who rely on this aid for basic necessities like food, shelter, and medical care. Additionally, the global repercussions of JD Vance's involvement with the Russian government could undermine international cooperation and trust. It may embolden other nations to pursue similar allegiances, compromising global stability and security. Furthermore, the precedent set by JD Vance's actions could also encourage other politicians to prioritize their own interests over the welfare of other nations. This erosion of trust could have far-reaching consequences, making it more difficult to address pressing global issues like climate change, pandemics, and economic inequality. The consequences of JD Vance's alleged betrayal are multifaceted and far-reaching, underscoring the urgent need for transparency and accountability in politics. As we've seen, JD Vance's alleged actions have sparked intense controversy and raised serious questions about the influence of foreign governments in U.S. politics. The situation highlights the critical importance of transparency and accountability in politics, particularly when it comes to issues that affect global stability and security. In a world where the lines between politics and foreign policy are increasingly blurred, it's more crucial than ever that our leaders prioritize the interests of the American people and uphold the principles of democratic governance. As citizens, we have a responsibility to demand more from our elected officials and to hold them accountable for their actions. We must push for greater transparency, stricter regulations, and robust oversight mechanisms to prevent similar scandals from unfolding in the future. So, what can you do? First, stay informed and engaged with the issues that matter most to you. Demand answers from your elected officials and hold them accountable for their actions. Support organizations and initiatives that promote good governance and accountability. Together, we can create a brighter, more secure future for ourselves, our communities, and the world at large.